you have a complete understanding of the 5 steps. I truly think this is the most beginner-friendly, simplified way to make an income online where you get to keep all the profits and you don't have to share them with anybody. And that's my goal, because I know when I was trying to make an income in network marketing, I had to share my profits. So I had to work harder. This way, you're going to learn how to work smarter. So super glad you guys are here. I think we almost got everybody in the room. We're just going to go ahead and get started. Let me get recording here. Awesome. I'm going to share my screen, guys, and we're just going to jump right into the information. And thanks, everybody, for being here today. So today we're going to break down the 5-step online business launch. You're going to have complete clarity, and this is going to help set you up for massive success in 2026. But first of all, who is this webinar for? The free webinar is designed for anyone who wants to launch an online business in 2026 without burnout, without tech overwhelm, or without guessing what to do next. So this webinar is for you if you want to launch an online business in 2026, if you want a simple 5-step blueprint to follow, if you want to work smarter instead of harder, and you want a business that fits your busy lifestyle. And if you are ready to stop overthinking and start taking action. And if you are ready for mentorship, clarity, and a real plan. Let me know if that is you in the comments. I would love to know. Let me know in the comments if that is you. Well, I want to introduce myself real quick. My name is Michelle O'Neill, and I was actually introduced to the digital space in 2022. I didn't want to have to bother friends and family to make money. I didn't want complicated tech. I wanted freedom. Let me know in the comments, how many of you want freedom? I wanted freedom of finances. I wanted freedom of time. I wanted to be present with my children and my grandchildren, and I wanted to build something meaningful. So I created a business model that actually works for busy people just like you and I. And that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today. And the 5-step business launch plan, this is going to set you up for massive success in 2025. So I would grab a pen and paper and I would take some notes, because my goal is to give you the blueprint I wish I would have had years and years ago, and one that will help you launch confidently, quickly, and with total clarity. Okay, how does that sound? And then let me tell you this. This is what I believe about you. I believe you're capable of so much more than you realize. I believe you deserve time freedom and financial freedom. I believe you can build a business even if you are busy. I believe that you don't need to be perfect. You just need a proven plan. And I believe that 2026 can be your breakthrough year. I want you to put that in the comments. 2026 is my breakthrough year. And I'm excited and honored that I get to guide you through it every step of the way. We are real people with real results. I love this. She got her first $1,400 customer. Why? She was in physical therapy. Pretty awesome, right? And look at this, $900. Oop, we got a doodler. Let me remove the, okay, I wonder how I delete that. Oh, I don't know how to delete that. Hold on. See, I have the 0 tech skills because I know there's a way that you can actually delete that, but I don't know. So I just have to stop sharing my screen to be able to delete it. See, like I said, anybody can do this. I'm telling you what, you don't have to be tech savvy whatsoever to build a business. But here's one of the posts that I love, because she goes, I was having an unproductive day and she still had a $900 sale. You're going to learn how that's possible. And she had a $900 sale coming before 9 a.m. this morning. She goes, before 8 a.m., while still in bed, arranging a coffee date to meet one of my clients who became a friend. How cool is that? This is what you're going to learn today. So here's my question I have for you. Do you know how to launch an online business? Because see, I did it. So I kept on thinking it's the product that's going to make me money. Nobody taught me how to launch an online business so I could sell something. Not really. Good. I'm glad you're here, my friend. Okay? Because it's easy to be sold on the next best thing. But if you do not know how to market, you will not sell anything. Because here's the problem. Most side hustles are just that. They're more hustle. They pay very little, require tons of time, and often leave you exhausted. And traditional businesses, they need huge startup costs inventory, and skills that you don't have time to learn. So let me ask you a question. What if there was a simpler way? What if you could build a business that actually works with your life instead of against it and teaches you how to market? How would that feel if there was a simpler way? Let me know in the comments. Would that feel good? Would it be exciting? Would it be empowering? Would it help you build your confidence? Yes, 2026 is my breakthrough year. I love that. See, most online businesses fail busy people because they require endless direct messaging, phone calls, text messages, and constant selling, and complicated tech setup. But the truth, you don't need more tasks on your plate. You need the right tasks that actually produce income. And that's because they're not taught marketing. So they think if they add more, they can make more. But with the right system, you can follow a 2-hour workday. You can I want you to imagine this because you can truly get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. Imagine that. What would you do if you could actually get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day? And let's say you took an hour learning, that's 3 hours a day. That still gives you 21 hours in your day to do the things that you love. And you are going to have a crystal clear understanding how the 2-hour workday is possible, because I'm going to be breaking that down with you today. So why is this different? It's the 5-step system. That's what makes it different to launch an online business where you get 100% profit with master resale rights. I'm going to explain that to you today, my friend. And you don't have to chase friends and family, and you don't need tech skills. And it's scalable, meaning you can grow from $100 days to $1,400 days and beyond. Can I share this with you? If you start making 100 a day and it scales up to 1,400 a day, do you realize if you could get your business up to generating $1,400 a day, that's $511,000 a year? Let me know in the comments if that would change your life. When I launched my business, I was like, I just want to make $54,000 a year. And I knew I had a 3-year plan to change my family's life. 3 years. Didn't take me no 3 years because of the system. But I just want you to think about that. Like, what if you just worked up to that? Because nobody can take these skills away from you, my friend. So here's how it works. The Legacy Builders Program and Master Resale Rights is a complete shortcut to online success. I would screenshot this because this is your simple, easy button to learning how to make an income online. So step 1, master resale rights. What does that mean? When you join the Legacy Builders Program, you're not becoming an affiliate, you're becoming an owner. And an ownership is when you can change your life. Master resale rights means you're not earning a tiny commission, you're keeping 100% of the profit. So every time you make a sale, the entire amount goes directly to you. Not 10%, not 20%, not even 50%. It all goes to you. 100% profit straight into your bank account. That's a massive difference. So you're opening your own digital store without having to build the products yourself. You get a full digital program, a complete business blueprint, a full sales resale rights, a proven automated system, high converting marketing that you can use, materials, a community and mentorship, and all the right to resell the programs as your own. We want to help you build your brand so you can leave that legacy. This is what makes the Legacy Builders Program so powerful for beginners and for busy people. You skip years of struggles. They say the average person takes 3 to 5 years to launch and grow their own online business. But this is why this compresses the time that you can earn, because you don't have to research, you don't have to outline, you don't have to record modules, build systems, write copy, hire designers, figure it all out. Everything is done for you. It is a done for you business. So here is why this matters for beginners and for busy parents. See, most people never start an online business because they think they need tech skills or they need a big audience or to build a course or create content from scratch and spend thousands learning marketing and to have 10-hour days. How many of you have ever felt one of them before? Put yes in the comments if you have. See, master resale rights, you guys, it eliminates all of that for you. It literally, this is why I get so excited because I had no knowledge, no understanding. I just took these skills. I took master resale rights, made six figures in 6 months, my first million in 17 months because I mastered these skills. See, you get a plug and play business designed for people with limited time. 2 hours a day is enough to grow it. You don't need to be a marketer, you don't need to be an expert, and you don't need to create anything. You simply plug the system, share it, and when people buy, you, my friend, get to keep all the profits. And this is our Legacy Builders program, where you have up to potentially 10 income streams. You get to choose which is best for you. Your customers get to choose which is best for them. And we'll explain it here in more detail. So let me explain why the Legacy Builders and resale rights is different from anything else you see online. You're given the step-by-step instructions to grow. The Legacy Builder training is, in theory, it's a proven blueprint that helps families go from zero to consistent daily pay. It's the fastest online business model for beginners. No product creation, no tech overwhelm, no complicated funnels. You own the right to sell the program forever. Nobody can take this away from you. You have the ownership. You're not renting, you're not sharing, you are not dependent upon a company. You have it all. That is freedom I always wanted. See, when I did network marketing, I discovered, oh my gosh, I'm just a contractor for the company. At any time, they can change the comp plan. At any time, they can change the formula of the product. Same thing with affiliate marketing. They can change the comp plan at any time, or they can stop offering an affiliate at any time. Here, you keep full profit. Example, 8 customers is 11,200. That's 11,200 directly to you, my friend. No splitting, no percentages. How many of you, if you got 8 customers a month, would change your life? 11,200. Let me know in the comments, would that change your life? There's 5 billion people on social media. All you need to master is the marketing to attract those 8 customers to you. And that's exactly what we do inside the Legacy Builders program. So I want to share this with you. Why digital products over physical products? See, to me, this is really important because digital products give you freedom. They give you speed and they give you profit without the headaches. See, when you're building a business, especially with a limited time, because a lot of us don't have a lot of time, right? What you choose to sell matters. And a digital product outperforms physical products in every single category. That matters for new entrepreneurs because you have to you get to have less customers and make more money. If you sell physical products, you have to have more customers to make more money. Digital products fit busy lives. Parents, full-time workers, beginners, they need flexibility, right? You need flexibility, not more stress, right? So think about this. Digital products allow you to work from your phone. Earn while your kids nap or play. Work before or after your shift. Never deal with physical orders or headaches, and never deal with returns. It's global and you make 100% profit. So when it's global, that means you, my friend, can sell to anybody in the world. It's the most family-friendly business model that I've ever seen, and I'm honored to be sharing it with you today. So in the Legacy Builders program, we show you exactly how to structure your 2 hours. I want to help you get your life and your time back, not spend more time away from your family, but get more time with your family. And inside your daily blueprint, it includes growing your audience, attraction marketing, engaging your audience, building that connection, and offering your solution, inviting them into your business. That's it, my friend. It's no 12-hour days. It's just 2 hours of focused income producing activities. So our system is built on 4 pillars. Pillar number 1, automated system. Your business works even while you sleep. I call this your freedom machine, and I'm going to explain it here in a minute. Attraction marketing. Customers come to you, so you don't got to bother friends and family. The 2-hour daily blueprint. I'm going to show you how to stay consistent without burnout. Community and mentorship. You're not alone. You have support. Yes, you're in business for yourself because you're going to make 100% profit. But my friend, you're not in business by yourself. So, automated system. This is where your business works even when you sleep. This is why we call it our freedom machine. This page, my friend, will always be out there working for you 24/7. It's pre-built and it's ready to go. All you got to do is plug in your payment gateways so you're paid directly into your bank account. You don't have to wait for no company to pay you, and you get to have your own domain so you can build your brand. You're not building a company's brand, you're building you. This is why it's called the Legacy Builders Program. So, check this out. This is exactly what happens when somebody puts their email in here, okay? And I'm going to share with you how people discover this page. But when somebody puts their email in here, it immediately takes them to this video, and they get this video inside their email. Now, you guys, between these two videos, it literally answers 99% of somebody's questions. If they have a question, they can email you. Now, if you're brand new to business and you don't know how to answer them, we got you. That's why you copy and paste that email inside our community and say, hey guys, I'm brand new to building my business. How would you respond to this email? And you'll probably have 10 to 15 people help you answer that email. That's the support you're lacking that will help you build a business. Here's what I love though. Between these two videos, most people take action. So they can go here at any time and buy from you. And I want you to imagine this system is working for you 24/7 while you are doing the things that you love. This is how you can get your income producing activities done in 2 hours a day because your system will be out there working for you 24/7. And you know what the best part is? It's free. Once you plug in, once you purchase a program, once you invest in your website, which is either a one-time $39 website fee after you have the program or a one-time $69 website fee, you get access to this and there's no monthly expenses to run your business. I built my business to 6 figures without it costing me a dime. That is something as a mom of 6 that I absolutely loved. I love this. My very first $1,400 sale, she got that on Thanksgiving. And that is what I love, to help everyday people just like me, just like you, be able to attract customers through their automated system. So, attraction marketing is pillar number 2. Customers come to you. This is how we get attention, so people will want to go to our automated system. Do you realize when you do something that is digital, the entire world is your window of unlimited customers? Woo! And we use what's called the ultimate marketing system. Attracts customers to you on autopilot. You realize what that means. That means no finding customers, no bothering friends and family, no friend requesting people and sliding into their DMs, and no direct messaging back and forth. One of the strategies that I absolutely love is the free ad strategy. I am an introvert. So when I launched into the digital space with a lot of uncertainty and not a lot of confidence, I was like, I'm going to do this free ad strategy because I wanted to be able to learn and build my confidence. You guys, this is a place where you literally can post free ads on the World Wide Web for free. I would spend 30 minutes a day copying, pasting free ads. It was awesome. But guess what I did? I understand the power of video. So I just plugged a little bit of a YouTube video inside of it. It built my YouTube channel. Because of this free ads strategy, I'm now monetized on YouTube. Now there's 5 billion people on social media, and you know as well as I do, you can't go anywhere anymore without seeing someone on their phone. So we teach you an attraction marketing strategy to attract customers to you, even if you want to build an invisible brand and not show your face. There is a way you can do that as well. So here's my question for you. How did you hear about this webinar today? Was it on social media? Was it through an email? Was it on somebody's live? Like, let me know in the comments. How did you hear about this today? Email? Okay. Email, Instagram, YouTube. Love it. Email. Okay. A friend, email, YouTube, community, TikTok. Okay. This is living proof this system works. Everyone is here because of this system. So, my friend, there's not a question if the system works. You're living proof right now that it works. And that is what I absolutely love. It just gets me so excited. Okay, this at 2:30 a.m. in the morning, Lauren had a customer come in. Okay, she was sleeping. That's the power of automations. So, number three, pillar number three, your 2 hour daily blueprint. You can stay consistent without that overwhelm and without the blueprint. So, let me break down the 2 hour, it's the income producing activities. When you hear income producing activities, that doesn't mean you're going to get scrolling on social media is not an income producing activity. Straightening your desk is not an income producing activity. It's actually activities that can produce income. So 30 minutes a day copying, pasting free ads. That's it. 30 minutes, copy, paste, post. I found 10 websites that I loved and I would post 10 ads on 10 websites every day. My goal was to get that done in the 30 minutes. And I did. Next, 3 pieces of content. You guys, it's so easy. We're talking a 7-second video, a 30-second video, a 1-minute video. It shouldn't take you more than 1 hour. I'm going to share a strategy with you though. When I was brand new, I batch created my content, which I did all of my videos at one setting. It took me about 2 hours. I brought 7 shirts into my office and I did 3 videos, changed my shirt, 3 videos, and changed my shirt. And I saved them all in my drafts. So all I had to do every day is take 3 videos out of the drafts, edit them, and post them. That's something I might recommend for you. It saves you time. We'll see if you're limited on time. Responding to comments and emails, about 30 minutes. And let me tell you this, if it takes you longer than 30 minutes to respond to comments and emails, congratulations, you're making money. Okay, that's a good thing. But if you learn how to leverage your time, you can get it done in this time. So now Amy, you guys, she's inside our community. And when she launched her business, she had 2 jobs, not 1, but 2 jobs. And she's a single mom. I want her to come on and share with you because she learned how to master getting her income earning activities done around her family and around her 2 jobs. I want her to share her story with you. Amy, are you with us, my friend?
I am. Welcome, everybody. I was listening to Michelle and I was thinking back to the day I started over 2.5 years ago, and it scared the heck out of me because you guys, I didn't know anything. I did not understand. It did not make sense to me what all of this even was, right? But I kept hearing the same words again. Get your time back with your family. Do the things that you love. Quit struggling. And all of those things were on my heart every day. These are the things that I needed and wanted. But of course, our mind tells us a little bit different. You can't do something like this. You don't know anything about it. You're not online. You don't know social media. But I said, you know what? I'm tired of feeling like that. And I'm tired of telling my kids that my jobs come before them. I wanted something better. I wanted something different. So I took a chance. I took a chance on this program, on Michelle, that I could learn. And that's the best part about it, right? Because I could learn and possibly earn at the same time. And then I said, how the heck am I going to do it when I'm working 2 jobs already? I'm a single mom. I've got 3 teenagers at home. I'm working 18 hours a day religiously for years. I'd been doing that. I was already exhausted. I had no extra time, or so I thought. And I remember hearing Michelle saying, fit this in throughout your day where you can. So behind that, I put that fire that I needed to gain freedom for me and my kids. So I would spend my 2-hour workday throughout my day as I'm working my regular jobs, 18 hours. In the morning while I was getting ready, on the drive to one of my jobs, on my lunch hour, in between the 2 jobs, and when I got home from my second job. that's the beauty of what Michelle's explaining. This is all digital, right? It's all on your phone. It goes with you. It's not a physical product. You don't got to ship, you don't got to do any of that. And that's the blessing of it, right? So what I'm saying to you is whether you think you have the time or not, you absolutely do. Because I can guarantee you there's 2 hours throughout your day that you do absolutely nothing that makes you money. I can guarantee it because you will find it. You will find it just like I did. And you're going to become part of a program and a community that's not only going to show you, but guide you along the way. You're going to learn the process of digital marketing. You're going to learn how to help others get out of their situation. And that's the beauty of it. You know, this is going to be my third Christmas. This is going to be my third holiday that I've been able to be home with my family, that I don't have to work on Christmas, that I didn't have to work on Thanksgiving. I can just be present. I can be home. And let me tell you this, I'm the mom that did all the shopping just days before Christmas because I had to wait for that last paycheck right before Christmas to buy all the presents. I haven't had to do that since this program. It's gained me that financial freedom, but more importantly, it gained me time freedom. And that's what I want for all of you because you're here. You want the same thing. Grab on, come into this community, let us help you, let us guide you, support you, and you can find whatever it is that you're looking for. Find your freedom. 2026 is almost here. Maybe it's your year. Hopefully it is. Thank you, Michelle.
Ah, thank you for sharing. I just love your story. And yeah, so good. Woo! Are you guys inspired or what? Like I'm inspired. Like I just want to go jump up and down. Oh, I love it with that. She's such living proof and such example of, what's truly possible, you guys, if you're willing to just go for more. No excuse of time or experience because she didn't have any of them when she started, right? So, pillar number 4, community and mentorship. And I think she did a really well job of really sharing, the community and mentorship that she has received because you're not alone. You have support. We have a community of actually 57,700 members now. And when we launched our Legacy Builders program in just 10 months, we did $29 million globally. That's what the community members made. Do you know how many families were able to walk away from their jobs like Amy? You know how many dads were able to get out of that second job and get 25 more hours back? You know how many moms that were able to work from home and not have to leave their kids in daycare? You know how many older people in retirement days were able to retire early, get out of debt, travel more? You know how many people paid cash for homes, paid cash for cars because of that? And you know what? They're just like you. And that's what I love. So one customer puts you in profit mode, by the way. So it's not like you need a lot of customers to be in profit mode. All you need is one. So this is our community that you get to be part of, thriving community of, like I said, over 7,700. You get additional training and support inside of here as well. And you get to unlock our entire program in 2 languages, unlock 10 income streams, 5 in Spanish, 5 in English. You get to learn AI, TikTok shop, affiliate marketing, how to get brand deals, and build a global business in 2 languages. I want you to screenshot this page because just 72 customers in the world of 5 billion people on social media. All you need is 72 customers to make 108,000. How many of you are willing to learn how to grow a following and build a brand and get 72 customers in 2026? And would that change your life? Let me know in the comments. And that is what I absolutely love. And I want you to imagine while you're learning that, you're making 100% profit. Your business is running in 2 languages. You learn how to go from beginner to 10K months without bugging friends and family. You have a fully automated business out there working for you 24/7, and you're learning these three skills that will literally future-proof your business because the digital world isn't going anywhere. So I want to share this with you because I'm just a gal in Kansas, and never in my wildest dreams that I think I would build a global business. And you're actually going to hear from some people today that are from South Africa. And one, I'm looking for, I would love Alana to come on and share. I absolutely love her story, how she's just plugged into the system and what it's done for her. Alana, are you with us, my friend?
I'm here, Michelle. Can you hear me?
Hey, yes, how are you?
Hello, fine, and you. So nice to see you again. Oh, I love you. I love you. Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me, Michelle. Can
Thank
you
you
hear
for being
me?
here. Yes, thank you for being here.
Uh, okay, perfect. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Um, I'm so lucky. The sun is still shining. It is now 7:33 p.m. here in Cape Town. It's very, very hot and it's very windy. But yes, welcome, everybody, and thank you for having me. I'll just introduce myself. I'm a single mother. I'm 53 years old. I think next week I'm turning 54. And I found this program when I was 51 years old. It was September of 2023. And, I always used to work a 9 to 5. Over 20 years, I used to work in the corporate world, and it was hectic being a single mother, you know, I was in sales mostly, so I was always anxious, I was always desperate, I was chasing money. And in the process, I literally lost myself. And not just losing myself. If you lose yourself, then you know that you will never be a present mom or a dad. And that's what I wanted to be. So, I was always just rushing and I was living with guilt, about my kids. Um, you know how it goes. I don't know if there's any single parents here. Let me know. Let us know in the comment section. But even today, I don't even know how a married couple gets through the month if they work a 9 to 5, because I could never get through the month. My car was repossessed at one stage. Um, I remember sitting in the middle of my lounge because the sheriff knocked on my door, took my furniture away because my debt was just piling up. So yeah, I literally lost a lot of time with my kids, and I can never get it back. But everything really started changing after COVID. Me and my daughter, we lived in a one-bedroom apartment, and I had a job, but I still couldn't pay my rent because we had to eat. I had to make a decision at one stage: are we going to eat, or we're gonna have to pay my rent? And I literally had to phone my family and ask them to pay my rent. And there was this friend of me actually one day, every Sunday he would take me, for those who is from South Africa, we've got a local store here called Checkers. And every Sunday he would collect me and he'll take me to the store to go and buy groceries for me and my daughter. And that was soul destroying for me. And I've tried many side hustles. Everybody tried, like Michelle said, COVID happened and everybody tried these online things. I tried drop shipping. I flip and tried trading. My money was stolen 3 times on the internet. And as a 53-year-old woman, I mean, I'm a Gen Xer. I didn't grow up with social media. I knew nothing about the online space. So I was very, very skeptical. And yeah, nothing really worked for me. But then, as I don't know about you guys, I used to scroll on TikTok for hours, like literally for hours. Sometimes I'd find myself scrolling 2 to 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours every single day, because I just wanted to forget about my problems. It gave me that happy injection, gave me that dopamine injection. And then the guilt will start falling in. But then one evening, I'll never forget it. I was scrolling on TikTok and I came across Michelle. And she stopped my scroll. She said, if you have a phone and Wi-Fi and you've got 2 hours that's flexible. And I was like, yes, I do. And she said, I can earn in dollars. And I was like, yes, please. I mean, I'm from South Africa. For every single dollar that you earn, you make, at that stage, it was over 18 Rand for $1. And I was like, yes, please. I would, I can do this. I know I can do this. But but I was still scared. But then she mentioned this automated system and she mentioned the step-by-step instructions. And that's what caught my attention. And after that, but I promise you, I was really still skeptical about this. Because my money has been stolen, I am not tech savvy, as Michelle has mentioned as well. I mean, I remember when I started TikTok, my daughter literally said to me, Mom, I wish that I never introduced you to TikTok, because if I wanted to upload a video, I'd have to call her. So I knew nothing about this business. And then the two other ladies came across on my For You page as well from South Africa, and they were talking about digital marketing, and I had no clue what they were talking. And back then, we had pictures like each program had like it looked like a book, and I was thinking, what? Like, these books are so expensive. Why are these books so expensive? That's how little I knew about digital marketing. And one Sunday, it was the end of October 2023. I went away with this friend of mine, couldn't even buy a coffee. It was the end of October. I paid my rent, paid my daughter's school fees. We drove back, and I knew tomorrow is Monday. Tomorrow, oh, I don't know if you guys know that feeling where it's like a black cloud is coming over your head, and tomorrow you're going to get back into that work hamster wheel, get on the hamster wheel and go again, and nonstop. Like, get up, work, drop my daughter at school, miss her the whole day, get back from work, quickly fix dinner and get into bed, and just do it over and over again. And that day I decided, you know what? I literally don't care if this, and I still was very skeptical. And I said to myself, you know what? I literally closed my eyes and I prayed. And I was like, Father, if this is a scam, can I please just make back my money? Because Michelle said it's 100% profit. If I don't, can I please just make an extra 5,000 Rand? Now we're talking about $300 per month. I thought, please, let me just do that. Well, I've never looked it back. And I am just so grateful because I now make $300 per customer. I make $900 per customer. Like this weekend, this wonderful neighbor of mine, she just also started, and I literally made 15,000 Rand. That's like $900. Over the weekend, but within 24 hours, I made $1,000. That's insane. That's more than my monthly salary that I made. And I work 2 hours a day. I work now from home. I don't have to drop my daughter at a school that is still closed in the morning, where the gates are closed. In winter, it's dark. Now I homeschool my daughter, which is also a digital product. I literally pay every month for my daughter to homeschool. With this program, I paid once. I invested once in myself. And my daughter, I homeschool her now. I have my daughter with me 24/7. I can get up whenever I want to. I don't have to ask a boss to, if I could take my daughter to the doctor if I needed to. I got my time back. I did my copy and pasting of my ads when I started with this business. It literally, like Michelle said, it took me 30 minutes. And one day I timed myself and it took me 20 minutes. And I started this business while I still had my job. In my 5th month of doing this, did my 2 hours whenever I could. In the morning, I do my ads. Throughout the day, in my lunch breaks and my tea breaks, I was still a smoker. I used to smoke for 35 years. And the 3rd month after starting this business, with the coaching and the mindset training that you get in this business, I stopped smoking as well. And I thank this program that I stopped, because it's not just about, the money. It's literally about changing your mindset. And I couldn't believe it. 20 months later, I hit my first R1,000,000. Like, me sitting here as a single mother, sometimes I walk in this house and I'm thinking, I'm so grateful. I don't have to rely on somebody because I choose to be single. I don't need to rely on somebody to help me financially. And I know there's a lot of people out there that is together with somebody because of the finances. So if you are in a situation where you need to just get out of debt or you just need to support yourself, this business really, really worked. I can say it from my heart, and I love it. I love it. It's step-by-step instruction. You get your own website, you know. You don't have to go and create your own website. I could never do that. So I'm the proof that this is successful. There's, I think now, Michelle, I think there's over 6,000 South Africans that are doing this, and we're earning in dollars, and we got our time back. So if you ever doubted yourself, that was me 25 months ago. You know, I can't believe it. 22 days, 2026 is here. And I remember every year I used to have these New Year's resolutions. They don't work. Like, do yourself a favor now and start now. Go into 2026 with a boom and say yes to yourself, you know, show up for yourself. It's just so worth it. Like, yeah, thank you. That's all I've got to say. I hope that I've encouraged somebody today. Like, really, you know, just do it. Do it for yourself. You deserve it. You are so amazing. Just do it for yourself. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you
Thank
for
you
letting
so
me
much.
speak.
Thank you so much for sharing. I love your story and I absolutely love your heart. And it's so fun, watching not only your success, but just watching you grow. I'm just very proud of you.
Thank you, Michelle. And it's all thank you to you. Thank you for showing up that day.
It's amazing what can happen, right? You guys, you think about it, I'm just a gal in Kansas and she's in South Africa, and you're actually going to hear another story as well. And that's the power of having a digital business. So when you get started, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get the complete 2-hour workday blueprint, master resale rights, so you can earn 100% profit on digital products. I love what Alana said. She goes, I now homeschool my daughter and it's digital. So she pays for that. So people pay for things that are digital all the time. And that's why we love promoting digital products as well. You get a done for you system and funnel, weekly community calls and mentorship, and ongoing training and support. So, my friend, your legacy starts now. Say yes to peace, purpose, and profit. So, this is what happens when you get started. You're going to get immediate access to your program where you're just going to go to get started here. And you're literally just going to follow it step by step. Also, getting started today, you're going to get additional bonuses to help you as well. You're going to get a free community builders training. You're going to get Canva crash course training, how I made my first million in 17 months training. You're going to get the 30-day market strategy growth plan. If you're brand new to social media, I would follow this. You're going to get how to build your faceless brand. And you're also going to get 200 digital product ideas. If you eventually want to create your own product, service, or program, we will help you. See, this is your chance to stop hustling and start building. Spots are now open, but bonuses are only available for a limited time. And I want you to remember this. You can build this in just 2 hours a day. You earn 100% profit. You have a clear 10K blueprint a month. We will walk you through how to achieve that. And you'll never do this alone. Yes, you make 100% profit, but you always have community and mentorship. That is something that is so important to me. You get to unlock 10 income streams, again, English and Spanish. You're going to learn AI, TikTok shop, affiliate marketing. You guys have a global business in 2 languages. Again, 72 customers is $100,800. And this is for a one-time investment of $1,400. After you do that, you'll have a one-time investment of $69 for your website fee. Now, we also have our Legacy Builders program. It's $900. You still get 4 income streams and you have just a $39 website fee. But we also have our digital mastery for $600, our passive daily pay blueprint for $300, and our launchpad for $100. Our goal is to make sure we have a digital program to fit everybody's goals, everybody's dream, and everybody's budget. Each and every one of you are holding a cell phone right now that costs more money than what you're probably spending within the launch pad is. And every single one of you have a TV on your wall that costs more than this. And I can promise you, investing in yourself can be one of the best things that you have ever done. And remember, you're earning 100% profit on every sale you make. So this is an investment that you can pay for itself over and over again. And the tax breaks that you get are absolutely amazing. So I want to share this with you because sometimes we get so caught up like, I don't have a following. I don't know this or I don't know this, right? This is the part of me, and you just heard from Alana, like she discovered my content on social media. But there was another gal that discovered my content on social media as well from South Africa. Who would have ever thought that my content would be pushed to South Africa and it would create such a ripple effect? That's the power of social media today. This is how I have built $1 million business without spending any money on ads. So, Cecilia, I would love for you to share your story, my friend.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome. Michelle, I would love to share tonight. You guys, I'm a normal South African mom. I'm an Afrikaans speaking mom. My English, when I started this, was so bad that I was the mom that told people, here's the 3 reasons why you need a pre-built funeral to have an online business. That's how bad it was when I got started. But 5 weeks later, I started making an income online. 5 months later, I flipped our zip code. That year, Christmas in 2023, was the first Christmas that I didn't need to neglect my debit orders and sit around a Christmas tree stressing and worrying about my debt collectors that's going to breathe down my neck, only because I wanted to put something small around the Christmas tree. But if I'm going to rewind my story, I'm going to go back to where I'm an angel baby mummy of 2 little boys. I'm a cancer survivor. And when my little girl was born, I decided I just want to work from home. I want to be the work from home mom. I never want to miss a milestone. I never want to miss anything because I knew how precious time was. But both businesses that I started in my life was trade for time businesses. And the second one, I actually ended up working 15 hours a day. It was just after COVID. I went through a divorce. I opened up a salon and I started working myself to the bone. It got so bad that when you get to the front of a grocery store and you went to buy bread and milk and your child asks you for a sweetie and you have to tell them, sorry, there's no extra money, then you know, especially if they see you working 15 hours a day. I was the mom sitting and crying in a shower thinking my child would be better off without me. I had no way out. My back was against the wall. And I was the mama scrolling social media on my daughter's TikTok, you guys, on my daughter's TikTok, because I just wanted to check, I wanted the laughs. Like Alana said, a lot of us go to TikTok for the laughs. I'm the mom that got scammed 3 times online. So I know it's a scary place out there. But then I went back to Google and I said to Google, hey, Google, give me a program that's going to teach me how to do this. And that's when the algorithms pushed Michelle out in front of me. And that's when I started learning this. I was the mom, no tech, you guys. I started with a fear of computers. I had no clue what this industry is about. I mean, the day I told my teenager, Nani, mama's going to make some money online, you know what? Her eyes shot big like this. And the next minute I took my phone and I held it in front of her and I said, so how do I get that video on TikTok? I just told you, I was also the mama that sold pre-built funerals as a business plan online. But here I sit today in front of you, a normal mom that made close to 5 million rand online. As a complete beginner, I was clueless about this industry. The ripple effect created 25 self-made South African millionaires. All parents that never thought they would see $1 million in their life, that never thought they would get their time back, that always thought it's normal to trade time for an income. I'm going to be the mom that sits here in front of you. I started in May 2023. That Christmas was my first Christmas that I didn't need to neglect debit orders to buy Christmas gifts. This is my 3rd year in a row that I'm excited about Christmas. It's my 3rd year in a row that I get to pay my daughter's school fees in advance. And I can tell you, nothing excites me more than sitting in front of you tonight, giving my testimony and telling you, hey, I know where you're coming from. I know you're sitting there thinking to yourself, Celia, I don't have this money in my back pocket. You know what? I didn't either. But I decided to make a plan because it was a now or never situation. 2026, the life that you want doesn't start in January, my friend. It's going to start today. What you see for yourself in 2026, it has to start today. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you so much for sharing. I love your story. I love how it's changed your life and see how you've grown as well, right? And I do want to piggyback off of what Cecilia said, you guys. You do not want to wait for 2026. You want to get started now. You get the tax breaks for one, but for two, that way you can have your system set up. You can have an understanding. So that way, get your business in profit mode this month or make an extra 5K this month, like set some type of goal. But that way, on January 1st, you got momentum. So you have a full 12 months to completely change your life. These webinars that you're on, we do every single week. So you have the ability to use these and invite people to see the bigger picture of what we have, okay? So I do want to thank everybody for joining us today. Get back with the person that shared this with you. They sent you an email. Scroll down to the bottom of that email. There was a PS in that email, which will be a link to their website. Go through their website, look at the programs, get the one that is best for you, but have the courage to take action, because if nothing changes, nothing changes. I know when I launched into the digital space, I was scared. I was like, you can't even make money in network marketing. Why do you think this is going to be different? But what I decided was to fear more being in the same place in 6 months. And that is my challenge for you. Fear more being in the same place for 6 months, because the worst case scenario that can happen for you is you be part of an amazing community, develop most amazing life-changing relationships, and you learn digital marketing skills. That's the worst case scenario. What's the best case scenario? You dive in, you meet amazing people, you learn digital marketing skills, you get your business in profit mode, and you work towards reaching your goals. And you're able to be like Alana, walk away from your job and have complete freedom. Be like Cecilia, be like Amy. They're no different than you. They just had the courage to take action. And that's what I'm gonna do for you guys. Have the courage to take action. So we do live training inside our community. So this isn't the last time we're going to be together, right? We do live training every Monday. I do the Legacy Builders call, and every Thursday there is training every single Thursday. And matter of fact, right now in like 6 minutes is a tech call that we do. So if you want to start learning tech, we even have that as well. So again, you're in business for yourself where you're going to make 100% profit, but you're not in business by yourself. Thank you guys for attending. And Alana, Amy, Cecilia, thank you so much for sharing. Celine, thank you so much for moderating. Appreciate you guys so much, and happy holidays. And each and every one of you on here, we look forward to seeing you inside the community, watching your journey and celebrating.